make the pictures. Wife is defenseless and defended, the silence of détente and the silence of agreement, the private acts and jealousies, never the end, sometimes beginnings. Wife, meaning yours, which now I will be. Don't you leave me, don't you dare. There are ants, there is a furnace. Lily Lake. It's not hard to be good at kayaking across a smooth-topped lake on a puff sky day, but I am actually so good. The yellow blades of my paddles are dragonfly wings. My biceps prettily swell. In the woods beyond there are bears and snakes, but in the split pea-pod shell of a borrowed kayak, the lake fish will not bite you. I stop the kayak at the slanted wooden dock. I am that good at docking. I can't lift the shell to its hold without my husband's help, and so he helps me. 75 feet up, past the pale pink pop of rhododendron trees, over the heads of swishy ferns, farther than the flat rocks where, we'll learn, a copperhead once struck, stands the cottage of the lake. Beyond that is the house to which the cottage belongs, and here's what I know about that house. It was an ice house before it became a summer house, before the men and women of coal, kielbasa, and window shades transformed it with their muscle and imagination. What should we do for our anniversary? My husband had said. He clicked his way to home away. He'd clicked through pictures. That one, we'd said, of the cottage of Lily Lake. That's how we decided. Our first night here, it stormed a mighty storm. From our treetop perch in a screened-in porch, we watched the big trees bend and the pale pinks pop and the lake bruise up and dimple. Small particles of rain broke through the screen and refreshed our skin, and sometimes we watched and sometimes we read, and sometimes my husband fixed the ugly sticks for the next day's fishing. Bob, hook, weight, reel. The rest of the cottage stayed dry. The pristine walls and elastic window shades. The newly varnished floor and the turtle shell someone had left as decoration. The lids to the pots in the drawer in the kitchen. The sketch inside a frame. We left the porch eventually for the room upstairs, an A-ceilinged affair, planked like a floor. We lay in separate beds, which were all white beds, listening to the running of the rain. It was an all-night performance. The room smelled of split wood. By morning the rain was gone, and the kayak powered forth, and after that my husband taught me to fish with the smallest ugly stick, and we stood on the dock casting our lines across the lilies of the lake. Most of the lilies bloomed white. One near us bloomed yellow. Encyclopedia Britannica. Quote, most species of water lilies have rounded, variously notched, waxy-coated leaves on long stalks that contain many air spaces and float in quiet freshwater habitats. The stalks arise from thick, fleshy, creeping underwater stems that are buried in the mud. The showy, fragrant, solitary flowers are borne at or above the water surface on long stalks that are attached to the underground stems. Each cup-like flower has a spiral arrangement of its numerous petals. End quote. 33 years is the long stalk of the story of our marriage, from the beginning right up until now. The confessions are tropes. The monologue endures. The what pushed against and what pushed toward are the things we will not say, even to each other, the things that mark most every marriage with minor note adjustments. 33 years, and ask me who I married, and I will say him. Artist, architect, Salvadoran, a man whose country's colors are carmine, lemon, and lime, whose country's history is war and coffee, beauty and fear, a man whose hands can